My name's Supremo Pete. I'm diving for a bone, and this is Minecraft Weekly. And welcome to this week's show. This is the Texture Pack Spotlight. This week's Texture Pack is called the Machine Pack. It's actually called the Pipeline Machine Pack. It's 64x, so you need Optifine or some kind of patcher to get it to work. So you can pretty much see what it's called the Pipeline Machine Pack straight here. I mean, well, some of the stuff is not changed, but most of it is. That's brick. Got ores here. We got glass. That's stone. Got the wood. Over here. Oh, is that? What is that? Is that glowstone? Oh, it's soul sand. That's netherrack, and I think that is glowstone, that blue thing, yeah. So we also got creepers on the beds. No custom UI for the chest, but that's okay, I guess. It's a work in progress, anyway. We expect to see things like paintings and TNT done in the future. TNT will probably be one of the best things to do, since it's sort of in the lines with pipeline and stuff. Got a furnace, we've got a crafting bench. Not really crafting bench doesn't really look much different. Well, now it's that time. We're going to go outside and see what the natural world looks like in this pack, and I've got to say, it doesn't look too much different from up here. You see some colour differences, but you have to get in close to see all the pipeline textures. And some of the textures are not even changed at all. But yeah, this is a pretty cool pack and something completely different. So link will be in the description below to get this pack. And yeah, that's it for the Texture Pack Spotlight this week. Join me again next week where we have a new texture pack. But stay tuned. Coming up next, we've got the Skin Spotlight. And welcome to this week's Skin Spotlight. This week's skin is Batman, but it's the 1970s Batman, so the old school, like more bluish cape and mask, and more grey chest with the yellow logo. It's old school Batman, and the link's in the description where you can get this skin, and you can play as old school Batman, yes. So that's it for the Skin Spotlight this week. Join me again next week for a new skin, but stay tuned. Coming up next, we've got the Creation Spotlight. And welcome back to the Creation Spotlight. This week's creation is Warucia Castle. I don't know if we pronounced that right, probably not. And it's made by DJ Paulie from planetminecraft.com, and it's pretty epic. Look at that. Pretty awesome castle. It's one of the... It was on the What's Hot category, and I will take a look. It's kind of cool. I guess it's best with the texture pack that I have on the site, but it's still quite a lot of detail on there. Look at that. It's pretty cool. Let's have a look around here. Is there any way to get inside this main bit here? Not sure, but this castle is pretty epic. Alright, let's go and have a look from the outside again. Oh yeah. Even like the forest and surrounding hills are pretty epic. So look at that. Pretty awesome castle. And it's the name I can't really pronounce, and it looks like you can get in. Let's just have a quick look inside. Oh, here we go. And well, lots of zombies and creepers and stuff have made their home in there. But anyway, if you'd like this castle, the link's in the description below where you can get it. And yeah, that's it for the Creation Spotlight this week. Join me again next week for a new creation. Stay tuned. Coming up, we've got the Minecraft news. Yeah. Now it's time for the Minecraft news. Yeah. So what's new this week? Well, let's start with this thing, the beacon. It's called the beacon now. Yes. So you can. It's actually supposedly craftable now. I'm not sure what the recipe is, but it looks like it's got some glass and obsidian in it. Maybe a gold block. I'm not sure how to craft this, but it's got a cool UI, and the bigger the pyramid, the more power you can get, yes. Well, time to move on again to another new thing this week. A new, well, decoration block. Creeper heads, Steve heads, zombie heads, the new skeleton head and a skeleton head, and each of the item frame versions there. I'll get into this new skeleton in a second here, but also we've got something new here. It's a carrot on a stick. Oh yes. Looks like a fishing rod with a carrot on, and I'm not sure what this is for yet, but my theory is, as of now, which is probably wrong, is a precursor to horses, yes. They have mentioned in the past they're planning to add horses into the game. Maybe this is the first step. This. Carrot on a stick. Yes, and it's finally time to move on to the last thing. Oh no, there's another thing as well. Apparently there's a new boss called the Wither, and it's spawnable, but I'm not sure how. I mean, you've got this new item here called a Nether Star, so maybe this does something. So let's go through to the Nether and see if we can figure something out. And I can show you the new mob variant, which is a skeleton. Alright. So, here we go. These are the new skeletons. Yes. They carry swords, they drop bones and coal, and of course swords. So, that's cool. So, no idea what this Nether Star does, but I've got a feeling that is either something to do with the crafting of the beacon, or it's to do with the spawning of the Wither Beast. I'm not sure how to spawn it, but I'm sure someone else out there on YouTube has already figured it out. But that's pretty much it for the snapshot this week. And join me again next week for another look at a snapshot or some other news. And that's it. Stay tuned. Coming up next, we've got the Seed Spotlight. And welcome to this week's Seed Spotlight. This week's seed is SCP-087, named after that random game that's supposed to be a horror game. But this was sent in by Yo-Yo ZA5, and yeah, you spawn around here. You got loads of rivers. You're in a plains area. You got a forest nearby, and you got an icy kind of tundra area nearby. And what looks like maybe it's definitely a swamp, and loads of, well, water, so you can get lots of clay. So you've got a tiger biome nearby, so you've got pretty much everything nearby that you could want, except for maybe a desert and a jungle and a mountain biome. But yeah, this is really nice and a good seed. So seeds in the description below, and of course on the screen. And that is it for this week's show, yes. So we had a texture pack, a skin, a creation, some news, and a seed as usual. And we'll have the same again next week. So don't forget to click the image below the video, like the Minecraft Weekly image, and subscribe to the show. And of course subscribe to my channel. And of course leave a comment, thumbs up, and favourite and share. So I will see you next week with Minecraft Weekly 80. So goodbye, thanks for watching, and goodbye again, yeah.